American Majority.
Welcome to another 2020 with American Majority. I'm Travis Dennis, and today I'm going to be walking you through how to set up your own YouTube account. After watching our two-part episode on video creation, some of you wanted more information on using YouTube, so I'm going to walk you through that today. So the first thing you do, you go to youtube.com, up in the upper right-hand corner here, create your account. Here's the first page you'll come to, and there's a series of boxes you'll need to fill in. So we're going to create a dummy account here so you can see what goes into this. First thing it's going to do is check your name to see if it's valid and if it's available, kind of like making an email account. If not, you'll have to figure out another name. We'll just add some numbers, usually that works. AM Patriot 76. Alright, so we ended up with the AM Patriot. It made some suggestions for us, and we picked one of those. Over here on the right side, we're going to use our email address. So mine is travisd@americanmajority.org. Password. As you'll see, it didn't let me through because they have a word verification thing to make sure that no hackers are trying to automate account creation, but it's kind of a pain because sometimes you can't see what the word is and it kind of kicks you back, but you just got to work through that. Okay, so we've successfully created an account, and the first thing it's going to do is ask us to log into the email we provided and click a link that confirms that it belongs to us. So it's a confirmation email, so I'll go ahead and do that on my own. Okay, great. So it's brought us back to the home page. As you can see up here in the upper right-hand corner, we are logged in as the AM Patriot. And first thing we're going to do is we are going to upload our first video. Up here in the right hand, or up here at the top, you see an upload button. We're going to click that. And it gives you two options. You can upload a video file from your computer or record it directly to YouTube using a webcam. That's kind of handy if you just want to record something off the cuff, a statement, do something quick using your webcam, maybe the one that's built into your MacBook or something. But that's not going to be really a high quality video, and most likely you'll already have a video that you want to upload and it'll be a file. So we'll click this. We're going to upload the 2020 promo short here. It's on my desktop. Click that. Alright, now it has started the upload process, and while it uploads, I can fill in information, and we're going to talk about that right now. So first is title, like I discussed at the end of part 2 of video creation. Title, description, and especially tags are extremely important in making your video widely visible and helping people to find it through links and get hits on your video. So we're going to call this... So I want my title to be as informative as possible. I want it to be concise, and I want it to be something that's enticing and brings in curious people. So we're going to do online tactics that work. Next is description. I'm going to paste in a description I had already typed for this video. Preview of the first video in the series. Take a look and sign yourself up. Here's a link to our website where they can sign up for the video like you already have since you're receiving this in an email. And a little description about the program and whatnot. Okay, so that's description. Next is tags. Tags are a series of words or phrases that you insert, and they are words that come up in searches when people are doing YouTube searches. So if I type in the word 2020, and someone types in 2020 into the search box, then because this video is tagged with 2020, it's going to be flagged as relevant, and it's going to come up higher in their searches. So we want to type as many relevant tags as possible so that this comes up. So we're going to type American Majority, online, internet, conservative, activist, candidate, SEO, grassroots. You get the point. Category, pick the category that is most relevant to your video, and this will help them sort it. We're going to do news and politics. Actually, we're going to do education. We want it to be public, most likely. You can also list, you can also make it unlisted so that it doesn't come up ever unless you send someone a specific link to it, or private so that only your friends and certain YouTube users can view it. Another also down here is a URL where you can share it. That's where the video lives at, and an embed link if you want to put it in your website somewhere where you're coding. We're going to save these changes. Since it's done, what you're seeing down here now in this preview window, this is pretty important. You can see how it's working right now. But this is giving me a series of screenshots from the video to pick from to represent this video in YouTube. So we're going to pick the video that we want to show up in the thumbnail. It's currently processing that, so we'll have an option to do that later. As it says right now, it's processing the video. That means that we've uploaded it, but it's taking their website a few minutes to list the video and make it searchable, make it viewable. So they're working on the file, and we'll come back shortly and it'll be ready for viewing. So the next thing we're going to do is go to my channel. This is our channel. This is what viewers see. It's kind of like a Facebook profile or other such thing, but on YouTube. This is where all your videos are going to go. This is where information about you is posted. This is where a series of things can take place, but it's all centered around your account. This is what other people see when they click your name from anywhere on YouTube, and this is where other people can go and comment. You can control almost everything that's on here, and you can customize it to make it look cool. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Up here at the top, when you're logged in, you have a number of controls. So first we're going to go to Settings. Here you can name your page, that you can make it a different title than your account. So if our account is the AM Patriot, let's call it Patriot News of America. Save those changes and reload. As you can see, now our page is entitled Patriot News of America. Now, there's different types of channels. It sort of says, this sort of tells people what your function on YouTube is. Do you just watch videos? Do you make videos? And we're going to say we're a reporter. Yes, we want our channel to be visible. You can put tags on your channel itself, just like in videos. Self-explanatory. So save our changes, always save. The next tab is Themes and Colors. This will help. This is a series of options to customize the look of your page, make it appealing. They've got some presets here, so like red or forest, 8-bit. I think that's pretty tight. Stealth. The best option is going to be click Advanced Options, and here you're going to have a lot more control of tweaking individual colors. You can tweak the font. I'm going to go with Courier. Actually, that looks pretty terrible. There we go. Now, I think one of the best things you can do is upload your own background image. Where you can, so we're gonna upload our own file to use as a background image off our computer. So I've chosen this picture of the fat giraffe. I think it's a fitting metaphor for our bloated federal government. I've clicked repeat background here so that it repeats itself. What you're gonna want to do for yours is find a really cool image that sort of fits the persona you're conveying through your account. You want it to be large so it doesn't have to repeat like this, and you want it to be aesthetically pleasing so it doesn't impede the reading of the text and the material on your page. We can change the color palettes here. Let's change it to clean. I want this to be really bold statement, so I'm going to slightly change the background color. There we go. It's a little darker. I'm going to make the text black. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Save changes, of course. Next, modules. Modules are the little boxes that you see here, such as subscribers, friends, comments, recent activity. And this is where you can control what material is going to go on your site or on your page. So comments, as you can see here, I click it. That allows people to comment on your channel. Moderator is this large feature here. You don't really need to worry about that right now, but it basically enables you to get feedback on specific things that you're doing. You can, from people that view your channel, you can ask a question, you can get feedback on something. So if you have dedicated followers, that's a great way to interact with them. Subscribers shows who's subscribed to your videos. That means that if they come to your page and they click this yellow subscribe button, they're going to receive an update every time you upload something. And so when the box is there, it shows who's doing that. Friends box, similar to subscribers, but they don't get updates from you. They're just showing up as friends, and they have other ways of communicating with you. Other channels, not really important. Subscriptions, this shows who you're subscribed to. Groups is similar to that. And recent activity, it's this box here that shows what you've done lately. Recent activity is a great way to show that you are active on YouTube, but if you are not active, that you're not uploading videos regularly and doing things regularly, then there's really not a point in putting recent activity up, because then people are going to see that you haven't done anything lately, and it's going to give the impression that you're not active, that you're not that relevant. So unless you're doing something pretty frequently on here, I'd recommend just unchecking that. Save changes, videos and playlists. We'll come back to this later. Next is inbox. Inbox is where YouTube users can send messages to each other. You'll get messages in here when someone sends you a personal message. Also, when someone shares a video directly to you, like they sent you a link to another video through the YouTube client. This sorts it where you can see anytime people leave comments on your videos, send you friend invites similar to Facebook, and send video responses. That's where someone posts a video and they say, this is a direct response to a video you've posted. Next is the account box. This takes you to settings, and also you can get a lot of information about your account here. So overview, profile setup. This is where you can put in information to describe yourself. So we are a Patriot News page thingy. Our website is www.americanmajority.org. And you can put in all sorts of unnecessary personal details as well, because we all love to put our shoe size and our blood type online. And you can do that here. This is where you can customize the modules you see on your homepage. Your homepage is different from your profile. Profile is what everyone sees. Homepage is what you see when you log in. And if you use YouTube really frequently for something, then you can customize that so that it's more efficient for you. But most of the time, you can leave that alone. Playback quality, these are basically, the rest of these are options that deal with your interaction with YouTube. But playback quality, if you have a slow internet connection, this will help you out with that. Here's where you can change your email if you change your email address. You can set privacy settings about what you see and what people see about you. For instance, most of us would prefer to uncheck this box. When checked, it says, please use my account information to provide me with relevant advertising. Don't we feel special? Targeted ads directly to us. How wonderful. Activity sharing, this is pretty important right here. This says that this is where you can link your YouTube account to some other social media accounts, most notably Facebook and Twitter. So if you click there, you can input your login for your Facebook or your Twitter, and it will automatically set up a feed so that every time you do something on YouTube, like mainly upload a video, it will send that to your Facebook or your Twitter. And here you can control what gets sent. So if you like a video, comment on a video, subscribe to a channel, favorite a video, or upload a video, you can have any of that sent to your Facebook or Twitter. Here's a function that allows you to send emails or send videos directly from your phone, which could be useful if you're doing on-the-ground reporting or you want to be the first to upload something. You could upload it directly from your phone as it happens. And that could be pretty useful for on-the-ground reporting. And then here's some other account management stuff, such as copyright, changing your password, deleting your account. All right, the next tab is subscriptions. This is just where you manage if you've ever clicked subscribe to a channel, then here you can manage that. Right now we don't have anything there. My videos, this is where you go to see all the videos that you've uploaded or favorited or saved that you like from other people. Right now we've just got this one that we've just uploaded, our promotional video. So we see this here. We can edit it, the things that we can edit, like a description and title. We can see insight on it, which will tell us viewing statistics of how it's been viewed. And we have a number of other great options. Let's go into the video here and we'll see. So up here at the top, we have a number of options pertaining to this video that is open right now. We can edit it, which brings us back to the page we saw earlier where we type in information about it. We can select the video thumbnail. This will control the thumbnail that we see. We were talking about that earlier. We're going to pick this one of the painting. It looks cool. And it'll take a while for that to upload and update throughout YouTube's system. So we can change it now, but it'll take a while for that change to take effect. Here's some privacy and sharing options. This is pretty important here. Comments. If you have, it just sort of depends on what you're uploading and what you want your interaction to be with the public, but you can choose to allow comments or not to allow any comments, or to allow comments with approval only, or comments from only other friends. So if you're uploading a video that you think might be controversial and you don't want a bunch of firefighting on yours from the left, then you might want to block comments. You can also allow or disallow video responses, ratings, embedding, things like that. But most of the time, you can leave it as it is. If location of the video is particularly relevant, you can link it with Google Maps. That could be interesting. Most of the time, it's not necessary. Next option is Annotations. This is a really great feature that YouTube has come up with recently that allows you to make your video a lot more interactive. And if you may have seen it recently in videos, but basically it allows you to put little speech bubbles into your video that pop up over the video to give you relevant information. Sometimes these are really helpful, like a link that's sort of relevant, like you mention a link in a podcast or video and you want to make that clickable, then you put an annotation in here. It can be funny or kind of wry, kind of like Stephen Colbert's The Word, where he says one thing and words pop up that kind of contradict him or corroborate what he's saying. You can also invite other people to add annotations too. So these happen over time, as you can see here. There's a timeline moving. So let's say we want to link, let's pause this. Let's say we want to link right here to American Majority website. We have a little target here. We'll click. We want the blurb to go right there. And there's a number of types. A note, where we'll type our URL that we want people to visit, or other comment. We're going to make it red. So now, when that comes up in the video, so now when people view the video, that box will be up there, and we're going to want to set this so that it comes up right when we want it. Great. You have a number of options here for navigating through your annotations. We'll let you, and this isn't necessary. This is a really great and intricate tool for adding another layer of depth to your material. So we'll publish this. Great. Next, the next tool here is Caption and Subtitles. And it's just like it says, you can actually type in a transcript of the speech, so where you can add your own text so that people can read along with what's going on. So if you uploaded a music video, you could upload lyrics or something like that. Sometimes if your speech is very clear, YouTube will actually be able to recognize the speech and turn it into text for you, but that doesn't always work. For instance, with this, it didn't happen to work. Next page is Insight. Insight is great. Here's a whole bunch of statistics about the viewing demographic of our video. Right now, no one's even seen it, so we don't have any statistics here, but we can track how many views we've had over time. We can see where they're from. We can break it up by other demographics too, and you can do this on an individual video basis or for all of your videos that you upload. You can even download it in spreadsheet form. And our last option here for this video is Promote. This is where if you've got a video that you want to get out to as many people as possible, and you also have some money to throw around behind it, you can pay a fee and they will promote your video on YouTube through advertisements, and they'll do target marketing kind of stuff if you can put in some demographic information. Great. And then the other tab we have left up here under your account is favorites. And that's a shortcut to where you can sort through all the videos you've ever viewed that you've favorited. So if you're doing this is useful on a research level, where if you're looking for material for a certain report or certain videos for a project, you can go through and you can click favorite. You can add them to your favorites playlist, or just add them to some playlist that you can name yourself, kind of like iTunes, and they'll keep them all stored here for you. As you can see here, you got a number of tabs at the top that can link between pages on your account settings. We'll go back to Insight, and you can see this will be Insight for our entire account. Let's go back to my videos, and we'll see how this is turning out. We've got 6 views on this already. Wow, who found this? As you can see, it's working out just fine. Oh, and look, there's our little link. There's our, please visit AmericanMajority.org. Now, one last thing we're going to do is, now that you've got your channel created and customized, and you've got your first video uploaded and all the relevant information put on that video, we'll go back to our channel page, go to the videos and playlists tab, and this is where we can control what videos are viewable from this page. This is helpful once you have accumulated a number of uploads and you want it to be neat and organized, and you want people to see the most important videos, so when they come to your page, they see what you want them to see. So this is what allows you to organize that. And you can watch, and you can kind of play around with these boxes and see on the right hand corner what happens as you click them. You have 2 layout view types. You can have this player view, where you have a featured video that it comes up in this player, usually your newest or most important video. Or if you don't have that, and for whatever reason you want to use a grid view, change it so that all your videos are seen at one time. Normally we're going to go with player view. Alright, that's it for now. If you have any further questions on making your YouTube account, YouTube has a helpful frequently asked questions in customer service section. You can search for that or find it in the links, or shoot us an email, and we'll try and get back to you as soon as we can. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and AmericanMajority.org. All right, see you next time.